Hello my friends and welcome to today's tarot reading. This is a general daily reading for all signs, but the sign that you're here probably means that there is a special message for you. So thank you so much for joining me today. It is a collective reading. This reading is for the 30th. It is the 30th of October 2022. For some reason, I have not been getting the dates right. It's just been a bit all over the place. My energy is a little bit like scattered. And Mars does go retrograde in Gemini, so that's possibly the reason. It's going backwards. A lot of kind of lack of motivation in terms of just social activity, doing things, unless you're kind of like pushing yourself, or if you're finding that you're not wanting to be like more social or more kind of motivated in what you're doing, just be aware that this is something that is just happening. It's a collective feeling. Don't feel that you're that you're the only one that's going through this. But the moon is also in Capricorn, so hopefully that will help us to just at least take one step at a time and motivate ourselves. Also, look at how far you've come so far. Sometimes when we're lacking in the ability to take a step forward, we don't look at how far we've come. So anyway, with that being said, let me crack on with the reading. I am reading with the Art of Adventure Tarot. I will be clarifying with the Animal Oracle deck. So let's see what the cards have to say for us today. Dear Spirit, what messages would you like to communicate to the collective today? Wow, the Lovers reversed. The Five of Wands reversed. The Hierophant. Okay. The Nine of Swords reversed. The Hermit reversed. The Fool reversed. Oh, everything's reversed. The Nine of Wands reversed. Interesting. The Four of Pentacles reversed. And also the Six of Swords reversed. Okay. So many reversals. This is, everything is reversed apart from the Hierophant. What's going on? Is this going to be reversed as well? Yeah, it is. Knight of Wands. Well, looks like we've got like some serious blockage going on here. Serious blocks. Over defensiveness, overthinking, not being able to move forward. There's almost a sense of consistent rejection going on. Wanting to move forward but not being able to. Trying to step out. Trying to believe that this is the right thing to do. The right way to do things. This is how I believe I should be doing something. Let's see what the Animal Oracle has to say. Yeah, wow, B reversed. Okay, so I mean, gosh, this is really interesting. Like, with all of these no's, somebody has decided not to choose you or decide to choose whether or not that they are going to do something that involves you. Bear me 1 second. So yeah, it seems like that you're learning a big lesson from this. It's almost like there's something that hasn't been overcome. Maybe you have to... Yeah, there's some things that you have to understand. Something you have to learn. Because this Four of Pentacles, I always prefer it reversed, to be honest with you. We've got like quite a miserly energy here. And there's kind of, you know, the kind of free flow, the blockage has become unblocked, so to speak. But with the Lovers reversed, it's almost like one side has decided to be quite open and free, and quite liberated, but it's actually seeming to trigger other people into a space where they don't want to confront themselves. On the other hand, the person who has kind of become freer, they actually have, you know, they've decided, I don't know, I still see like defenses quite up, but I also see like a sense of strength that goes on here. It's really, really interesting. And with this Fool reversed, what I'm getting is that it's not so much that, no, actually it is, it's a no. It's a no. This Hermit is coming out and trying to move forward, and there's a no. It's almost like there's a denial, and when they come out of the situation, it's almost like they go straight into the fray, straight into the, you know, the kind of the melee, so to speak. I really see it's because someone didn't choose you. They didn't choose you. They didn't go towards you. They didn't resonate with you. And because of this, it's just caused a bit of a, yeah, it's made you realize like what's important, and that this isn't as important as you thought it was. Because if it was as carefree as you thought it was, then that would be upright. But it's almost like, what I see this as is that you have set some boundaries with the Hierophant about certain things that need to be. It's almost like you've made the commitment, but others haven't. Because, or there is a commitment to be made and somebody is not making the commitment, and they might even be masking it in a particular situation. Like they might be kind of like pretending that they, you know, are kind of in a state, maybe. So for example, like I see it with a lot of people that like they're going out together for a long time, and then all of a sudden one of the party, they get depressed and upset, and instead of sorting out their own problems, they end up just blaming the depression and the defensiveness and the problems within the relationship or whatever. Like the external situation is always the reason for what is going on here, and it isn't because of some internal, like, you know, reflection. The responsibility hasn't been taken here. And that's what I see, particularly with that Knight of Wands reversed. There's an inability to be able to like confront that. With the Knight of Wands upright, it would have been, you know, they would have been able to like go in. Hermit upright, you might have seen that. The Fool upright, you might have seen that opportunity to do that. But with those reversed, they're deciding that their depression and their misery is actually more important than the friendships that they have or the relationships that they have. And what's interesting with this B reversed, which I will just double check in the book, but what I'm getting from that is that you can't make honey here. You can't make something sweet here. You can't make something sweet here. It's not going to happen. You're not going to be able to embody that. No matter how much you try, you can't make honey on your own. You need a hive, you need people. Let me just double check what the book says. But like, I feel that, you know, with the Hermit and the Lovers reversed, there's a big imbalance within this person, and also they're not really looking to try and compromise. They're not choosing you, full stop. And it's almost like they know what the right thing is to do as well. They know that how they're acting towards you, maybe not consciously, I would say that, probably not consciously, because if they were conscious about what they were doing, then maybe that might, you know, be something that they could take on. But Yeah, they're not. I don't know where this is. I need to find this, and then I will, because I love this book, right? Yeah, but it would really help if it had some page numbers. Anyway, bear with me 1 second. Not page numbers, like contents. So there's a sense of like, again, not being able to collaborate in a kind of joyful way, and also not being heard. You know, that's what I'm getting here, actually, more than anything here. It's not being able to be heard in this respect. You're still here, you're still trying to say what you want to say, but you can't, because it seems like all the other bees are just like doing their thing and they're not really listening, which is really interesting. Really, really interesting. I mean, it really resonates with this Mars, with this Mars retrograde energy. But what I do also see is that that you're tired. There's a sense of being tired of you know, adhering to people's BS. And that's why the Fool is reversed, because it's like, no, this is boundaries. And I've said this before, but this is like boundaries in the respect of all sorts of people around you. And that's why the Hierophant is there, because it means that you're really sticking to your who you are. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing here, my friends. Interesting, but quite a difficult energy to read today, probably because of that Mars retrograde. I hope you did enjoy this reading. If you did like it, please do give it a thumbs up, and please do subscribe for more videos. Otherwise, my darlings, you take care and have a beautiful day.